Hello and welcome back to Marianne's Metro. I am kind of quasi-chronicling my first year or so as a brand new motor scooter owner and rider. This is the love of my life, or one of them anyway. The 2024 Honda Metropolitan, and I posted a video before and got a lot of really nice comments and suggestions to do another one. So I thought, how about a nice fall foliage ride? We are known for fall foliage around here. So what do you say? Shall we? Okay, let's let her rip. I'm all harnessed up with my GoPro. All right, I do have the camera pointing up a little more because I want to show off the fall foliage as much as possible. I sure hope that's going to work out okay. I hope you can see the road and the fall foliage. All right. And away we go. Woohoo! Just gonna go up my own street first, just because I haven't actually ridden a lot very recently because it's been cold. But we have an abnormally warm day here in the Bay State. And it's actually like 74 degrees, very rare for late October. Usually we're lucky if we make it to 60. And I will confess, I am such a wimp about the cold. I know there's a lot of motorcycle and scooter riders that, you know, just they gear up. There's a lot of great cold weather riding gear you can wear now. And that's just not going to be for me. I just don't enjoy it when it's cold. But I know a lot of riders do. They will ride late into the fall and even the winter. So for a fall foliage ride here on the South Shore of Massachusetts, I'm taking you to church. Kind of literally. There's this one big tree at the church. Oh, hi! One of my neighbors was waving to me. There's a giant tree at the church that we go to. And even my teenage son was like, Ma, you should ride over to the church and show them that tree. You know, when a teenager is pointing out a fall foliage tree, it must be exceptional if a teenager is paying attention. So that's where we'll go, and hopefully we'll see some nice color on the way. We're not even at peak color, but like I said, I'm running out of mild days to ride, so it's kind of now or never. Before I talk a little more about my first fall with the Metro, I really want to thank everyone who watched my first video. I posted one a few months ago. Ooh, wicked bumpy, sorry. I posted my first video a few months ago, and I'll be honest, when I hit submit or post or whatever you hit, oh my gosh, I was so nervous. I was bracing myself for the comments. I was just worried people were going to be mean and just be like, you stink at this, you suck. And I'm so happy to report the opposite was true. You all are so nice. I got so many nice, kind, supportive comments. I was kind of blown away. So thank you. You renewed my faith in humanity. You all were all just lovely. So one guy was like, hey, welcome to the scooter club. I didn't even know there was a scooter club. But I really got to give a shout out to Today's Mama. It was like Today's Mama, 19 something. She is like me, right around my age, or at least it sounded like it. And her midlife crisis is a Honda PCX 150. She said, check it out when you have a sec. And I did, and woo, that thing's awesome. I love my little Honda Metro, but if I'm ever itching to upgrade, I know where I'm going. That thing looks cool. And I also got a wicked, wicked nice comment. Oh, what was the name? I've got it written down, hang on. Oh, it was Just Me. It was called Just Me, and then it was followed by some numbers. She was so nice. She just said the nicest things. Really encouraged me to make another one. And then my friend Mandy at Pickleball, She was like, you got to do a fall foliage ride. We're known for a few things here in Massachusetts, and one of them is fall foliage. Woo! It's 74, but even that's a little chilly. My husband rode a Harley for like 20 years, and he always said, I mean, this is not scientific, of course, but he always said you can subtract about 20 degrees off whatever the thermometer says, and that's what it's going to feel like on the bike. So even at 74, you're going to need a jacket. Whoa, sorry. So I work in education, and I had a lot of free time, obviously, in the summer. Oops, hello. To ride my Metro. Oh, look at this tree. That's very cool. But now I am back to school with my students, who I adore, but unfortunately I don't have as much time to ride the Metro. Way too cold in the morning for me to ride to school. It's like, you know, around 40 degrees in the morning. Very doable in the afternoon on the way home, but I'd be a little too cold to ride to school. Oh, I love that one. I really hope you're seeing all this foliage. So another one of a common question I get from people who are, you know, just asking me about my Metro experience. And interestingly, this is a question that women ask me. I don't remember a man asking me this, but women will often ask me, do you feel safe? And that's an interesting question. It's also kind of a subjective question. I feel safe the vast majority of the time. I did have a couple of little scares. And if I'm being honest, the 2 times that happened to me, it was because I let my guard down. I wasn't being as vigilant as I usually am. And that's when I did something a little bit dumb and my heart skipped a beat. So, but most of the time I feel very safe. I will say what I think they're really asking is, do you trust the other drivers? Do you trust the cars, the other cars? And I mean, I guess I'd have to answer no, because I am always assuming they don't see me. I don't think it's, you know, anything, they're not doing it on purpose. A lot of people just zone out while they drive. I probably do too. So I always assume the car does not see me. So the sun's already getting low. Ooh, look at that one. Can you see it? So pretty. But yeah, sadly the window is closing on my Metro season. Okay, here comes that street I was telling you about. The houses are amazing, way outside of my tax bracket. Nice houses and nice trees. Take a look. Oh, so gorgeous. Church. I don't think it's quite a peak color, but we'll give it a look. This is a brand new house. This one right across the street here. It wasn't even there like a month ago. They popped it up so quick. So another question I get a lot of, most of you know the answer to this already, but a lot of people ask, if you're allowed to drive in the center of the lane or if you're supposed to be over to the side, you know, sort of like an e-bike. So I do think there's some confusion about, you know, the difference between a scooter like this and, say, something like an e-bike. But yep, registered vehicle. I can be in the center of the lane. I don't think the cars like that very much sometimes, but I can. All right, let's see who's gonna be nice. All right, here we go. There's my church. This is a really busy intersection. Oh yeah, there's the tree. There she is. I actually avoid this intersection like crazy because it's so busy. Oh. That was nice. That person let me go. All right. Here we go. I am gonna do a little U-turn so you can see this really gorgeous tree. It's actually not even at full color, believe it or not. I'm just hoping you can see the whole thing. I'm still learning about the GoPro, so if this is a bad angle, I apologize. It's definitely our favorite tree. Gorgeous. All right. And unfortunately, I got to go back through that intersection. You know what? I might sneak through the... No, I'll just go. I was thinking of driving through the cemetery, but I don't know if they want... I don't know if I'm allowed to drive through the cemetery. Okay. Here's my church again. I do attend, but not as frequently as I should, but I do. So that was my favorite tree. Oh, I did want to mention, some of you may know this already, that the new model of Honda Metro has come out, the 2025 Honda Metropolitan. What's kind of cool about it is they've switched up one of the colors. For a long time, well, for a couple of years, the only available colors in this country anyway were what I call Captain America blue and kind of like an olive green. But the new 2025 colors, they shook it up a little bit. They call it metallic red. It is a very bright red. It looks just like a candy apple red to me in the pictures. I have not yet seen one with my own eyes. I've only seen pictures of it. Didn't look super metallic to me, but they're calling it metallic red. And then the blue, they kept the blue option, but it might be a hair darker than what it currently is, what my model is. They call it denim blue. And it does look, like I said, like it might be just a touch darker. What's interesting is the trim on the blue Metro is very different from this year, 2024's models and previous. Instead of sort of the off-white like what I have, they did a combo of silver and black. And I gotta tell you, it looks sharp. My only caveat would be, I don't know if I want a black seat. Because if you can't find shade to park in, whoo, that is not gonna be fun to sit on in August. But that's why it's always a good idea to have a small towel in your seat compartment. But it does look very sharp. You might want to check them out. I'll try to post a picture, but I'm, technologically ridiculously inept. Luckily, I have a teenage son. All right, I'm gonna let this car go because I'm so much slower than all of them. and they get annoyed because I can only go 35 miles an hour. Okay, off we go. So my favorite place to take my Metro is pickleball. Yes, I'm one of those people. I play pickleball, okay? I have to confess, it is slowly taking over my life, but that's a whole nother story. And so it's just really fun to like hop on your Metro, head to pickleball, play a little bit, hop back on your Metro, ride home. So that was kind of my favorite thing. But I just loved taking it anywhere. I couldn't take it to the grocery store a lot because you just can't, you can't hold a lot of groceries in there. Oh, okay, I thought I was gonna go. All right. It's a four-way stop sign, dude, but it was definitely my turn, that's all I'm saying. The sun was in his eyes, so maybe he didn't see me. One person very recently commented on my last video and said, I knew you were in Massachusetts. I recognized the crappy roads. We do have pretty lousy roads. And I'm telling you, they tax us up the wazoo. I don't know why our roads are so bad. I mean, we do have some extreme weather, but not any more than anyone else. Not like the poor folks down in the Carolinas. But oh, our roads are a hot mess. Okay. Home sweet home. And there we have it. A fall foliage ride on an exceptionally warm day here in southern Massachusetts. This is my one and only soapbox moment. Please consider a full face helmet no matter what kind of motorcycle or motor scooter you have. It's so important to protect your jaw. It's very delicate and intricate and you don't want to mess with your jaw. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed it. This could very well be the last day that I ride my Metro because it's supposed to get pretty cold after this week. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you again to all the really nice people who commented on my last video. You renewed my faith in humanity, so thank you. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your fall. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season and the rest of your winter, and we'll see you in spring when it's riding season again. Bye.